In an aggressive bid to slow the spread of the novel coronavirus, Mayor Eric Garcetti ordered bars to close and forced restaurants to halt dine-in service. Food and nightlife proprietors fear many of their establishments might not reopen.
The restrictions, announced by Garcetti in a video news conference, go into effect Sunday at midnight and run through March 31. They also apply to movie theaters, gyms and fitness centers. Grocery stores, pharmacies and food banks will remain open.
Garcetti said the measures are necessary to protect public health, but acknowledged the economic consequences they pose for small businesses.
I encourage all Angelenos to help support these critical small businesses, the restaurants we love in our neighborhoods, by continuing to order from them or getting takeout or delivery, Garcetti said.
Chefs and bar owners worry the moves will have serious consequences for the food and nightlife economy.
It's a gut punch on a Sunday night, said Sang Yoon, chef and owner of Luxian and Father's Office.
When this is over, the LA restaurant landscape might look dramatically different, so that's a huge fear, Yoon said. The lasting implications after this may not be temporary. Some of these closures might be permanent for a lot of places.
Joseph Centeno, 45, the chef-owner of Baco Mercat, Bar Ama and Orsa and Winston in downtown LA and Amasita in Culver City, preemptively transitioned all his restaurants to takeout and delivery only on Friday. He worries he won't be able to sustain his business on such order for long.
We'll be completely out of money in like a week and a half, he said.
He has already cut his managers' salaries in an attempt to spread the wealth among his staff of 140 and keep his restaurants going as long as possible.
Everyone is going to be saving their money, Centeno said. No one is going to be ordering takeout. I'm mentally preparing to pretty much lose everything.
The announcement came on the heels of a request Sunday afternoon by Gov. Gavin Newsom urging bars, nightclubs, wineries and breweries in California to shut down operations.
Around 5 p.m. Sunday, the usually bustling Tabula Rasa wine bar in Hollywood was mostly empty, with a handful of patrons finishing up their glasses.
After Newsom's recommendation, owner Zach Negan, 40, announced last call before an extended closure. Some of the employees behind the bar had tears in their eyes.
If I knew that in 2 weeks we'd be open and back to business as usual, yeah, no problem, we can afford to pay our employees. But I don't know that we'll be open in 2 weeks or 6 weeks, Negan said.
We're not looking to be charities. We are a business and businesses deal with things that are unexpected, and this is an extreme example of that, he said. It might put us out of business. It will put lots of people out of business.
Tabula Rasa manager Nicole Doherty, 33, said she has a staff of 10 people asking her questions she doesn't have answers to.
Mostly I'm feeling a sense of hopelessness and the inability to provide, she said. Do we need to throw away all of our food? Just not knowing. We're a tiny business. Not knowing where our income is going to come from and how we are going to take care of our staff and employees.
One major question is rent.
Garcetti announced the city would put a moratorium on residential evictions, aiming to protect people whose wages will be diminished or lost by coronavirus-related work stoppages. He said he has asked City Atty. Mike Feuer to look into whether Los Angeles can legally help prevent commercial evictions, as well.
He also announced that the city is putting together a fund that will offer loans for small businesses.
Landlords, depending on how they react, they may be very understanding and they may make some concessions. Some may not, Yoon said. That's going to be the tough part. Even if you go to zero staff, your rent's still due.
Times staff writer Dakota Smith contributed to this report.